Curious here. I just heard something that kind of really upset me. I don't want to get into names or who said this or what show that was on, but someone whom I'm subbed to, got on their video and started defending this woman who seemed to be some kind of creationist / feminist, and started defending her when I don't know if she was really an anti-atheist or whatever, right? / feminist, or she was just being a troll, or maybe she was just playing a part, being a Poe. A Poe is someone who acts like there's something when they're really mocking it. But it's almost impossible to tell them apart until they admit it. Almost. In this day and age, you can never be too sure. Anyway, I don't know. But this other person who was defending that woman gets these guys that were mocking her. Well, it wasn't a feminist defending another feminist. It wasn't just that. It was freaking starting in with someone who is, I guess, starting to identify as a Christian, or at least someone who is starting to identify as an anti-atheist. No, that's just... I can be a social conservative. I can be against things that go on in the atheist community. I can be anti-feminist. I can be against a lot of things. People who tack on anything atheist plus to atheism. I could be critical of a lot of things that happen in the atheist community. While being here and there about civil rights, civil liberties, social justice, yada, yada, yada. I sometimes find it hard to draw a really hard line against feminism and other social progressive things, because I have a little bit of sympathy. I'm an egalitarian and a bit of a humanist. I can kind of go, okay, I see your point. That's pretty exclusive or exclusionary. And at the end of the day, tra-la-la-la-la, wouldn't it be nice if we could all be inclusionary and be inclusive and just tra-la-la, have a happy, shiny world, Okay, I can forgive that. I can forgive Christians or any theists who kind of say, hey, this is my culture, this is my frigging values, please don't try to subjugate me on what I think is frigging a line in the sand. Cultural values. I could accept both sides of that. The needle goes back and forth with me. That's fine. That's who I am. I'm also an economic egalitarian. I'm a futurist. I worry about that because I think somebody's property is their own property, whether they've got a friggin' straw hut or a multi-billion-dollar company. It's still theirs. Although the way I picture my futurism, there is economic redistribution. I'm at best a Keynesian, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm still down with atheism. You know, I'm beyond atheism in that some atheists can still believe in supernatural, still be Buddhist. They don't have, the only thing to be an atheist is you don't accept the existence of a deity. That's a textbook term for atheism. A non-belief, well, yes, the belief that you don't believe in deities. That's it. But the way atheism is used, especially within the atheist community, and I believe the true spirit of it is naturalism. Naturalism is a philosophical belief, whether it's metaphysical naturalism, the absolute belief, or methodological naturalism, the belief where it can be absolutely proved that there is no supernatural. There's no anything beyond the naturalistic world. And that reminds me of a movie I saw as a kid. It's called Inherit the Wind. And it was about the Scopes trial. And it was about making science the number one priority of, well, making scientific reality legal. Or at least talking about how it's not wrong to believe and support evolution. Now, when you start talking about when you start conflating feminism and creationism, what the hell? I mean, okay, you want to be a feminist? Be a feminist. And, but if you're a creationist, or you're somebody who denies the reality that we live in, the fact that there is no supernatural, well, you're deluded. And worse, you're hurting society. You're hurting people. I'm down with atheism because it's what's real. And if you can't get that, you can believe whatever you want, but not when it impacts real living people. No. No. You will not pass. Sorry. That just doesn't cut it. Sure as hell, not with me. Yep. That's it. I'm down with atheism. That's my line in the stand.